Okay, first off, you need to realize this is a floodlight. This is not a spotlight. A 12,000 lumen spotlight would light up the dark side of the moon. This is a flood. I'm across the street from my house. This is low, or eco. Now we're low. Medium, which for most practical purposes, this is going to do for anything that you really need. Well, my grass looks really green. High. Getting all those trees up there. And then 1, 2, turbo. Lights up that tree in the backyard. God, my grass looks good. What do you think? Pretty bright, huh? And then 1, 2, 3. That gets your strobe going. Back to the turbo. This is a weapon. Say it with me, you know the 2 rules. Never point it at anything that you don't wish to destroy. Number 2, you never put your finger on the trigger until you're ready to destroy what you're pointing at. Same thing that applies to that weapon there is going to apply to this LED flashlight. This is the Wuben. It's not my Boston accent. I didn't say Ruben. I said Wuben. Let's see. I don't know if they show it up like that. With a W. Inside the box, you get a kind of cool looking 550 cord lanyard with lanyard hooks on both ends, and I think that'll expand USB-C to USB-C cable, a manual in 27 languages, and the first 3 pages are in English, so we're in luck. It comes with a cool, unexpected, very nice little carrying case. It's got a nice little snap dilly here. Fits it pretty good. It's got a D-ring hook in the back. They can hook thing. There's like a drain hole at the top and at the bottom. Vent hole, I don't know. And then this back here will go around the shoulder strap on a backpack or around your belt if you want a belt to wear this. I don't know anything about those Molle panels, but this might work on a Molle panel. Links to everything that you will see today will be in the description, as always. I like that. Now, remember what we were talking about, the 2 rules for the handgun? Same thing applies to this. I'll be straight up and tell you, this is not for children. I wouldn't even let a minor that's under 18 here in Utah, I believe. Some parts of Utah it's like 12, but that's all another story. I would keep this locked up and away from the minors and the children, just like I do my pistols. This has a maximum output of 12,000 lumens in turbo mode. They call it turbo, I call it Helen Keller mode, because if you look this in the light, your nickname is going to become Helen Keller at 12,000 lumens. Even from here and across the table, you're going to be blinded. You can't accidentally look into there. You can't shine this in someone else's eyes. That's how big it is. 13.3 ounces. It has a total runtime of about 2 hours. If you put this on Helen Keller mode, this will run for about a minute and then it's going to step down. It eats up the battery so much, so fast on the Helen Keller mode. And seriously, that's a day maker mode. You're going to need sunglasses. You're going to need a welding glasses, welding shield in that turbo mode. 2 hours of recharge using a 65-watt charger. It's got LED lights on here that tell you the state of the charge. All that information's in the manual. It's on their website. Links are in the description. I'm not going to go into all the details of that because we really care more about how's it built and how's it perform. And we're going to go outside and we're going to really light the world up. IP55, so this is pretty close to waterproof. Here's what's really cool, and I've never seen this. For a flashlight, this has moving parts. It's got an interior cooling fan. That's right, when you go on turbo for high, what does that mean? That means they built this light not to be a throwaway. This light will last me forever. I mean, I'm 65, so forever for me anyways. It should last you forever too. The other thing that I really like about this that's a little bit rare is that not only is this light rechargeable underneath this rubber, yeah, man, it's stuck in there good. There's a USB-C port, that's for charging it. This has two 21700 batteries in there. Aren't those the same batteries that the Tesla's got? You know, Tesla's got a table full of them. This got 2 of them. 4 screws in the back. You pull this off. You change those batteries out. You probably won't be changing those batteries out, depending on your usage, of course, 5 or 10 years. Just like you can put a lock on that pistol, you can put a lock on this. You can lock this out to where you can't get in here unless you press the button 4 times. That's your lockout mode. So if you do leave this out in the open and there's children by, lock it up. Inside the instruction, there's a bunch of things on here. So I'm going to show you. If you push it the very first time, I know you're not getting the full demo, and this is just really brief. Inside, we're going to go outside and play with it. It comes on in the eco mode. Eco mode will last 220 hours. There's your eco. Push and hold. The next mode, that's pretty bright right here. I'm going to show you outside. That gives you low. That's 14 hours. One bump more. That's medium. We're still medium, people. Look how bright that is. Man, I'm 18 inches away, but still, that's bright. That right there is high. We're not getting near turbo yet. And all this is in the instructions. You're going to have to learn it yourself. I'm just repeating it as I'm reading it, actually. 2 times. That's turbo. 3 times real fast. That's your strobe. That will blind someone. I'm not going to point it at you, but that's bad. And you'll see that outside. So there's a programming mode. If you really want to get into it, it's way overkill for a flashlight, but if you want to play around with it, it is available. Instructions are in here, and you can go in there and you can change the actual lumens on the presets for when you're going eco, low, medium, and high. Way too much for a flashlight. This has a little lanyard attachment. It's got a little small keychain ring on there is what I put on there. I'm a boomer. I'm not a lanyard kid. I understand you. I get y'all. That's just how y'all grew up. You're still wearing lanyards. Got your keys on a lanyard. That's cool. Did I show you the SOS? You gotta hit it 3 times into strobe and then hit it 3 times into SOS. SOS right here. 200 lumens. This will last without recharging it for a couple of weeks using this only in the dark. Where this would really shine the best is as the headlight on a bicycle. Wuben makes a $16 bicycle clamp, mounts to the bottom here with these little bitty holes, weatherproof light. If you're riding at night, having that, and that's low, medium, high, this would be a really nice light. It's got the strobe if someone's road raging on you, and then it's got the SOS after the road raging's done. Now, let's go outside and play with this. All right, so here are my likes and my dislikes. It looks cool. I like the design. I like the look. I like that it's square for a flashlight, because round flashlights, if you set them down, they roll around. You can never get them pointed or lined up or whatever you're trying to do to get that angle with a round light. It just doesn't work well. So as far as the build, the quality, the design, the flashlight itself, I like everything about it. What I don't like, this thing is dangerous. That turbo light, I know it's popular. There's a lot of people on YouTube comparing the brightest bright stuff. But man, that's a weapon. It's like a gun. You gotta treat it like a gun. I got enough guns that I gotta treat like guns. Flashlights be treating like that. I'm lucky I don't have kids, and my dogs are out of their chewing flashlight stage. The only other dislike I have, that there's no magnets on here. Maybe, hello, Wuben. Wuben, if you're listening, if you made another type of mount on here, in addition to the bicycle mount that held some strong neodymium magnets on here, that'd be really cool. That'd be worth 15 bucks, don't you think, people? That's it. That's my likes and my dislikes. The one button clicking to access 7 different modes and having to remember all those different things. I will take a picture of it and store the instructions and store it in my phone so I can reference it. If you use this every day, it'll just become second nature to you. This light is built to last. This will last forever. This, while being rechargeable for the next 10 years on these stock whatever batteries are in here, I can replace it. This is not throwaway. All right, man, if you're interested in this, or check out the other products by Wuben. Links will be in the description to everything and anything, just like they always are. That's it, man. I'm out of here. Keep your shit locked up and away from kids. See ya.